There we go. There we go. That's it. Oh, I already removed them from the mouse input. Though I do need to reconnect this. So yeah, in this case, it's left and right is still the same. Why did... Okay, that's weird. Did it not? That was weird. There we go. I guess it didn't like when I compiled or something. Yeah. So you can have like if you're doing a flight sim game or something, you should just be able to multiply the value or multiply your input access by a negative value, and that should give you the inverted controls. Now, setting that up, what you can do is have it like instead of doing this, you can do a variable float. And let's call this up axis value. And then what you can do, so you set the axis value here. Set axis value to this. Then what you can do, hey Headclot! Then what you can do is check. Let's say you have an option for invert, right? And you want to set invert on tab. Tab should be fine, I hope. We're gonna find out. And we're gonna go boom, Boolean. Booleans are your friend. They are absolutely your friend. Let's see, Boolean invert. Flip flop. Let's see, so boom, set invert to true. Oop, did not mean to create two of those. Hit it again, set invert to false. Okay. Last little bit of stuff we have to do here. So this part is you come up here. In both cases, you're going to set the up axis value, or the you're going to set the pitch input to the up axis value. All right. So that and like that. The only difference is when you do it with the inverted controls, you want to multiply whatever you're getting by -1, not -10. Boom. And set the up axis value that way. So we're gonna pull this up here. Then, so right now it's normal, right? Well, except that I still have that messed up. But if I hit tab, oh, I must have tab being used somewhere else. Shit, I'm running out of things to use. Let's use backslash. Sure, we're gonna use backslash. Let's see. Okay. So now, if I hit backslash, now it's inverted. Then I hit backslash. Oh. Okay, so apparently it stays inverted. Did something else get messed up? Oh. What do I have right mouse button doing? Doesn't seem like anything. Good. Good. This is going to be right mouse button. That way I can actually control it. I'm getting tired of fighting with this thing. Interesting. So we're going to pull this down this way. Oh! Well, huh. Oddly. I don't understand why it's doing that. That's interesting. Wait, maybe if I... Okay. Okay, maybe if I did this... No, that still needs to be that. That's Oh wait, I would. I'm an idiot. Thank you for saying that. No, I was using the mouse and not the gamepad. Okay, so now that my stupidity has caught up with me, because technically that was correct. Take this off. Right trigger. It has been way too long of a day. We're going to use right trigger on the gamepad so I can do this properly. As you can see, everything is turning kosher. If I press right trigger, now it is doing it correctly. If I press right trigger, it is back to not being inverted. Right trigger, inverted. Right trigger, not inverted. Jesus Christ, Adam. Oh, jeez. It's not often that at almost 8 o'clock at night you're like, I need coffee. So yes, to answer the previous question of setting up inverted, I would do this. I would set up some type of simple Boolean switch so that, like, let's say you did it in a widget and you had it like button press, set, invert, whatever. All you have to do is take that inverted value, multiply it by -1, boom. That solves that problem. And you can set it up to check for the inverted controls if you decide that you want to do a bool check for it. If not, then just set it to the -1 value. Or the easiest way to do it, if you plan on inverted controls being a permanent thing, would simply be to go into the invert, and where it says look up rate and turn rate, which is the gamepad ones, set those to -1. Because by doing that, it will invert the process. That's actually probably the easiest and most permanent solution to that problem. This would be like if you want to set up a full system that allows people the option to do inverted controls, which is always a good thing. No one's going to ever complain that you have too many options available for, you know, as long as you make them easy enough to manage and control. That's always a good thing. Let's see. Do we have any other questions at the moment? Do not. Oh, TK. Here's a fun one. Create a date kill switch for beta builds. A date kill switch for beta builds. So are you saying like, oh, no problem, bud. I am always happy to help. Always happy. So date kill switch. Date kill switch. Are you saying like if it hits a certain date, then kill, like then delete the beta? Or are you talking about firing it off and allowing people access after a certain date? Or like, could you clarify what you mean? Because if I'm understanding correctly, what you mean is either turning on or shutting off a beta build of your game at or on a specific deadline. Make it so the app no longer runs or shuts off. Oh dear, you're getting into things that I don't know how to do. I mean, I can give you the total asshole answer. Is here's gonna be my sarcastic answer, and then I'm going to try and see if I can figure out the real answer. So let's say you have a, let's call this date kill, right? And let's say you know exactly which date that is, and let's say it's, let's go with 365 days from now. Days in. Or actually, you know, let's say it's 1 day from now, because that's going to be way too hard for me to do the math on. Because my brain's not working. So 1 day, right? That is 1 day in seconds. So, by this logic, if you wanted it to be 365 days from now, boop. There you go. I just made a year-long kill switch. As long as you're letting it run. I'm sorry, this was the asshole thing to do. Okay, the serious way to do it, I don't know if you can do that through blueprints, to be honest. I think if you are going to set this up, oh shit, getting date and time in real world time, that's something I haven't messed with. I guess, so yeah, there's a struct here. And we could do split. So let's say 2016. Month is 04. Day is 13. Hour is... trying to remember... screw it. Oh wait, no, it'll need to be military time. 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay.